My fellow strict parent, today we are talking about respect. Now, if there's one value most strict parents refuse to negotiate on, it's respect. In my home, non-negotiable. And in many of our homes, when we were growing up, respect, it was not a suggestion. It was expected. You greeted properly. You watched your tone, and you never talked over adults. Never. And if you forgot yourself, you got a resounding reminder. For us, respect is valuable. And children who understand respect usually grow up into adults who can navigate the world well. They understand boundaries. They know how to treat people. They know the world does not revolve around them. Wanting respectful children is not the problem. It's just that sometimes the way we demand this respect doesn't actually teach respect. Sometimes it only teaches silence. A child can obey and still feel resentful. The question is, are we teaching our children to respect people or simply to fear authority? This is one reason why most of us raised in African home or really strict homes are typically passively submissive to authority. We are taught to respect, to fear authority. You don't question authority. It's considered disrespectful when you do. And of course, our parents are the first authority figures we know as kids. The downside to this ideology, though, is that depending on the child personality, being silent can chip away at their self-confidence, or it can lead to silent rebellion. Real respect is not just about shouting people into obedience, it's about demonstrating it. Real respect grows when children experience it too, when they feel heard, when they feel valued, when they know that their thoughts matter, even when we know the final decision is still yours as a parent. Because you are the parent, you have the final say, but let them feel heard. Respect works best when it flows both ways. For example, a child in frustration speaks out in frustration. Instead of immediately shutting them up with, keep quiet. Who do you think you're talking to? Do I look like your mate? You know how we always do. But sometimes it helps to just pause and say, now you're done. I need you to try that again, but in a more respectful way. I know it's quicker to just give the child woozing as in, but we need to encourage our children to express themselves by teaching them how to do it in a respectful way. Because we live in a society that encourages expression. Teach your children to do it the right way. Stop shutting them up. I can see some people rolling their eyes. But the reality is, when you do, you're not just demanding respect, you're teaching it. When children experience respectful communication at home, they carry that behavior into the world. Not because they're afraid of punishment, but because it's who they've learned to be. Don't roll your eyes, just think about it. Next week, we're going to be talking about responsibility. Remember, this is strictly for strict parents, where we keep the value, but upgrade the method. Think about it, and you can maybe thank me later.